Good morning. We are loaded up with windsurfing gear and wing surfing gear and headed to Kanaha, and we will do whatever the conditions are telling us to do. Today's the 18th of July, and Maui, Hawaii in general, is still under quarantine, meaning if tourists come here, if anyone comes from the mainland or anywhere else in the world, you've got to stay in your hotel or in your house for 2 weeks. And so there's basically been 99% fewer tourists coming here than normal. And there are thousands of rent-a-cars here. And they are parked everywhere. Like, the entire area around the airport is completely packed with rent-a-cars. It makes you wonder why there's so much traffic on Maui normally. It's because a good half or more of the cars on the road seem to be rent-a-cars. So, bummer for the economy, good for the traffic, but it'd be nice to get things opened up again, that's for sure. So it's just 11 o'clock. It's already pretty windy, but we're going to give winging a try before it gets too windy, and then when it's kind of too windy to wing, we're going to go windsurf. So we pull out that stuff. Sunscreen. Definitely mandatory. So many years in the sun and the wind and the salt, my skin is basically like a really bad old pair of shoes or a bad old handbag, but do what I can to keep it going. So it's pretty windy already, but I'm going on a Wingsurfer 4.6, hover 85, and a 1250 foil. So should be fast. Not as fast as windsurfing, but pretty fast. finished winging, got a few jumps out there, but it got just too windy. It wasn't even fun anymore. It's probably gusting over 30 for sure, so I'm rigging up my Lift RR slalom sail 6.0 on my slalom board. So the Lift RR is designed basically as kind of a fast foiling sail, but it turns out that, at least for me and my style, as soon as it's too windy to foil, this thing is just the most fun on a slalom board. It's very, very short boom, very high aspect, makes it really easy to handle, not a lot of backhand pressure, so it has huge range, and you probably wouldn't win races with it by today's standards, but for just going really fast and having a lot of fun blasting around and not getting overpowered when it's windy, this planform is really good. It's a 6.0 and it's got a shorter boom than my 4.7 wave sail, so very, very controllable. So some people asked if that last footage I did was sped up. I want to show you that it's not sped up, just going fast when it's windy. packed up, heading back home. That was a Saturday at Kanaha. It probably got, what, 35 knots at the end. It was too windy to actually even sheet in. I've got arms that are about 6 inches longer than they were when we got here. But super fun.
Super fun.
A little windsurf session, kite session, foil session, and yeah, see ya.